Hello Sert team. In this next video we are going to cover how to add, edit, and categorize the blog posts on the website. So here we are looking at the news page. This is where the blog posts or news posts will all show up once they are complete. You can see each one has a headline, an excerpt of some text here, and they're all categorized so that when a user clicks on one of these categories, it filters what shows so that it only shows those posts relevant to that category. In order to update those, we come right back to the dashboard of the website, and here in the left-hand column, it's right here near the top, it's called Posts. So if you go ahead and click on that, it will take you to all of the posts. As you get to have more and more here, I think the limit for the page typically is set at 20. So once it hits that limit, let's see, we'll just apply this downwards and make it 5. You can see that it'll show this as a series of pages. So since right now we've got it set to only show 5 posts, there's 2 pages, and if you wanted to see the second page, you could go that to see the second page of posts, or you can also come right up here to Screen Options and change this. Again, this is per user, so whatever you have it set at is only for that particular user. I've set it here for us, Stellar Active. You can also search for them. Again, right now there's not very many, so you shouldn't need that, but if, there were 50 posts on here and you needed to find the one that was related to Nora, you could type that in, click Search Posts, and there it is, so that you can find what it is that you need. If you need to edit an existing post, just like with most of the other things on the website, you can just find the one that you need, click right here on the title, or click on Edit. Either one's going to take you to the same place. Click on that, open it up, and you will see here that there is a place for a title. Let's come back over here to the front end of the website. So we are editing the NIOSH one. Let's just open the individual post. So here is the full view, here's the headline, here's the headline, here's what we call the excerpt, and here is the full post. If we come right back over here to where we were editing, here's the headline. So whatever you put in right here in this field is what's going to show up on both what we call the archive page or the full page of posts. It's also what's going to show up here in this banner at the top of the individual post. This field right here is where all of the text goes. So you can type it up here while you're using it here, or it would probably be preferred if you typed it up in a Word document first and then you can paste it in here. As I showed in a previous video, but we'll go over it again very quickly here. If you want to link to something in the post, you can just highlight the text, come right up here to this link icon, click that. Right here, come to Link Options, and then here is where you would paste in the URL. So we're going to want to find that item. Let's say it's CNN. Highly recommend that you don't try to type it, even if it's as simple as CNN. That you go to the website, you copy that URL, and you paste it right in here. That's going to avoid any option for making an error. When you're linking to an external website, like we are here, you're going to want to check this Open Link in New Tab option, and then go ahead and hit this Add Link, and it will add the link right in there for you. In this case, we don't want to add that link. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh this so that we don't do that. So we've covered the headline for the post. We've covered the text for the post. Right over here, is where we can add it to a category. So currently we've got industry news, hearing studies, Sert news. You can add more categories as needed. I wouldn't go crazy with them. Try to think in advance of like some broad umbrellas that are going to cover a wide variety of posts that don't overlap too much. You can add the post to multiple categories. There's no rule against that. That is really the only other thing I think you're going to want to know is adding a video. 1 second here. I'm going to pause you for a second while we get that set up. So for adding a video to one of your posts, I would recommend putting in a little just quick statement about what it is, like we've done here, what it is the person can expect to see, maybe a link to the partner site. That always helps, especially if they link back to you. That's going to help with SEO. So in this case, I've linked to the page where you directed me to get these from. To be able to embed the video on the post, what you're going to want to do is go to the actual Vimeo page. So here we're on the National Hearing Conservation Association. They've embedded the video on their page, as you can see here. If we click this, it'll take us to that video. And then right down here you can see this paper airplane icon. Click that. We're going to come right here to embed. And we're going to copy that embed code. And then here on the post, it's going to usually default to what is called the visual mode. We're going to go to the code mode, and you can see that that's been pasted in right here. So put in your text, and then after that you can just paste in the code that we just copied from the site, and that will render as the video here on the page. I think that should cover everything in terms of adding blog posts to the website. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.